onside kick. Not much drives more anxiety than waiting to see if the hands team can corral the onside kick, and they do.
Well, I give them a lot of credit for having guts. You normally don't see onside kicks until the very end of the game. Here we are in the first quarter, and they tried one, but it didn't work. So their defense now has to come out here and bail them out.
Looking to throw at Sorsby. Pocket breaking down. Oh, he's going to go up top. And swatted down by the defense to stop the scoring opportunity.
This is the matchup everyone was excited to see in this football game, and it doesn't take long to get to it. One of the best receivers in the game, one of the best corners in the game, one-on-one, quarterback taking a shot, and early on, it's the corner who wins, knocking it away for the incompletion. That
fires deep toward the end zone. And they wanted it all on that incomplete pass. Instead, they're looking at third down. A stop here would really bail out this defense after they were put in a tough spot. Still looking on the move. Another incompletion on third down.
This is a disappointing drive for the offense considering where this drive started in their opponent territory. Now you're 4th and long. You've got to be better throwing the football in those types of situations.
Turning and firing back to the right. That's risky. Downfield and incomplete. The defense holds.
And listen, I have no problem being aggressive on 4th down, but the consequences of that, now you got to have your defense go bail you out. So you started the game trying to be aggressive. Well, defense, you got to get my back now.
I don't think that's the way they drew it up. Incomplete.
Well, that's one the offense would love to have back. That's a play they practice over and over and over. They feel like they can run that play in their sleep, not able to connect there.
Back to pass on 2nd down. The sweet feet keeping the play alive. Just can't pull the trigger, and the quarterback is sacked at the 41. The Longhorns headed quickly to the line. On 3rd and long, hoping to throw beyond the sticks. Trying to make magic on the scramble. He'll be stopped short of the line to gain. Needed about 3 more on that one.
Well, the sack on the last play obviously put them behind the chains. He's doing everything he can on this scramble to try and go and get the 1st down, but got to give the defense tons of credit. Not only do you get the sack the previous play, but you're able to chase down a pretty athletic guy and now set up 4th.
Oh, he dropped it. Just didn't look it all the way in, and they'll turn it over on downs. They spun that wheel of fortune on 4th down and come up bankrupt. Sends it back in motion. Pressure coming. And the defense gets home. Yippee-ki-yay at the 35.
How nice is it as a defense when you can drop 7 guys into coverage, only rush 4, and still get home? That makes you feel good if you're the D coordinator.
Oh, they're after him. And the pressure gets to him again. Another sack.
It is so beautiful when I get you behind the sticks in guaranteed passing situations because guess what? I don't have to fire off a play run. I'm going and getting the quarterback and getting him on the ground. That's me.
And he feels the heat coming and it burns him up. Another sack.
3rd and long situation, we're bringing an extra DB on the field, and we're telling our front guys to pin your ears back and go get the QB, and they get the job done.
He's going to let one fly down the middle. Intercepted. Big play. Stops the drive. They make the tackle after the turnover, but hang on just a second. There's a flag on the field. Let's see if it stands. The Seminoles will try to pick it up on 4th down. He'll try to throw and pick up the 1st down. Here comes the heat. Oh, he loves to fire down field. It's picked off, and they ruin the drive with a turnover. A return there would have just been icing on the cake. They'll just have to settle for the cake at the 23. Quarterback making checks. Use the play fake, now to throw. Quarterback extends the play. Looking down the left side. Oh, he can't hang on to the football. A big play sitting right there for the taking, and they can't get it done early in this one. Try to make up for some of that lost ground on second down. Got away from trouble and got rid of it. This time on target. Smashes it with the stiff arm. Flying down the left side. The 20. 10. And he got away from the defense and takes it in. Touchdown, Longhorns! They get set for the point afters. We have the first score of the game. And he's got the extra point, and it's 7-0 to start this one. Guys, it is Texas who holds the lead. And we've come to the end of the first as we take a moment to check out the stats so far. They are lined up and ready to go and get things started here in the second. From inside his own 10, he'll try to help out their field position. Nice job executing all of the assignments as they put a stop to that return at the 22. Let's see if they can get something going here late in the half. Back to throw, it's Sorsby. Steps away. Fires on the move. And the laundry drops as the pass falls incomplete. Let's see who the penalty's on. So the penalty will not be enforced. The defense declines and stands on the result of the play. On 2nd and 10, a full wideout set, trips right. Back to pass. Here's the pressure. Throwing on the run. Brings it down on the right side. Anytime a wide receiver makes a big play like that, images of Peter Warrick start flashing in Seminoles' heads.
And man, just that time, that era with Bobby Bowden and those offenses, you just think about high-flying, every position, game breakers, and I think a swat.
Always a welcome play for the defense as they get a sack at the 47.
What a great job by this defense setting the tone early. In the first half, they've been hitting the quarterback early and often. Make him feel uncomfortable. Make him feel that pressure. Keep getting him on the ground. That's why they've built a lead.
All kinds of time before he fires right. They've got the defense reeling right now with that big play to the 29. They have been stagnant on offense, but finally a little forward movement as they've got a 1st and 10. To the air on 1st down. Looking to buy time. On the move, he fires. Quarterback just flat missed it. Incomplete.
I think a big reason this offense is struggling right now, why they're trailing on the scoreboard, is they have not been able to protect this guy, and it's affected him. He has not looked very accurate. Moving forward, the pass pro has got to be better to help this guy out.
Got out of trouble, got rid of it. Intercepted. A first-half turnover can swing momentum. He goes down after the short return, but what a play to get the football back. They take over late in the half, enough time to put together a drive. Wants to adjust the pattern. Dropping back, it's Stewart. Unloads to the right. And his throw is incomplete.
I don't know about the decision that time by the quarterback. He may have been expecting man coverage, but that time the defense was in zone, and they did a really nice job closing the window. The intended target was not open, and that's why that one fell incomplete.
And he just overshot his man and threw it out of bounds, incomplete.
Well, on that last play, you'd like to see the quarterback be a little bit more accurate and give his guy a chance to make the play. That ball wasn't even close to his intended target's body.
He'll pull it down. Did the work himself. He'll be forced out of bounds. They'll mark him down at the 44-yard line, and this offense has it going. The Longhorns will have it 1st and 10. Looking downfield on 1st down. A shot toward the end zone. Got it! Into the end zone. Touchdown, Texas! Getting set for the point after. And the extra point will tack another one onto this lead. Quick work on that scoring drive, just 4 plays. And the scoring play coming on a 56-yard touchdown pass. This is ultra aggressive. Still in the first half, got the lead and going for the onside kick. And in that scramble, they're going to come out of there with the football, and they get the onside kick and take possession right back. Plenty of time left in the half here as they take over, but they will want to be efficient here in the final 2 minutes. Looking to pass, it's Stewart. Moves around to clear up the vision. Throws to the wideout. Grabbed in the middle, it's Harris. All down, but they'll move the sticks as he picks up the 1st down.
One of the things that makes this quarterback so dangerous is how accurate he can be when he's on the run, and he's a guy that's looking to throw. He's not looking to take off himself. Showed you that
Picked off, and they ruin an early drive with the turnover. He'll try to take it back. And oh no, he loses the ball at the end of the run. Bounced right back to them. That is a tough one to take. They had the interception, but it's taken away by the pass interference penalty. That penalty moves the ball into the red zone. It's 1st and 10. Looking to throw on 1st down. Scrambling away. He just threw it away. The last thing you want to do is try to force something on 1st down in the red zone.
Good decision by the QB. You're outside the pocket. You're trying to find an open target. No one's open. Throw it away and live to play another day.
Fires downfield. Makes the catch. He stopped just short of the goal line, but they'll have it 1st and goal from the 1.
Nice job by the receiver on the back end there, too. He sees his quarterback on the run moving, and he just works to get himself open to give his guy a place to throw the football. They're able to connect, and they keep the drive going.
And the Longhorns trying to cash it in on 1st and goal. The snap sets up the throw. He wants it all. Touchdown, Longhorns! Grab the short pass to put the 6 on the board. And let's hold on just a minute here as the officials are going to have a second look. After taking taking another look just to confirm everything. The officials on the field got it right. Play will stand. And now they'll empty the backfield for the two-point try. Looking downfield, it's Stewart. Now he's going to break the pocket. And he just flat dropped it. I think he wanted to run before he secured it. They already have the lead, and they apparently want more here in the first half, going for the onside kick. Looks as if the hands team will be able to recover the ball.
And you don't see a lot of these. You don't see a lot of onside kicks earlier in the game, especially in the second quarter. You still feel each other out. You're still getting into the game. You don't want to give away that momentum, but that's exactly what they did by failing on that onside kick.
Inside 30 seconds to play in the half. We'll see how aggressive they are on this drive. Under fire. Gets rid of it. Right on the money. Gets it inside the 40, brought down at the 39, and they can't stop the clock. They'll use a timeout right before halftime, maybe time for one or two more plays. Time dwindling away as they try to put points on the board right before the half. He'll take a shot. The pass is incomplete, and there are 2 ticks remaining on the clock. Just enough time for one final play of the half. On second down, he'll try to make the connection this time. Going back to the well, another deep ball. Touchdown, Knowles! They wanted it all, and that is exactly what they got.
Number 87, Halsey in the end zone.
No backs with the quarterback as they line up for the 2. They'll go to the air. Pass is incomplete, and half comes to a close on that play. I guess they're trying to send a message to start this second half, lined up for an onside kick. And a few anxious moments, but the hands team is able to fall on it.
Man, how about that? You come out of the locker room, you just had a little bit of a break, you rested, you told your club we're going to come out, and now we're going to be aggressive. We're going to kick an onside, even though we're winning and you failed. Now this defense better step up and respond.
Looking for a man, it's Stewart. Keeping his eyes downfield, rolling left. He'll pull it down and run. He gets it inside the 30 and out of bounds at the 29, and they are rolling. It'll be 1st and 10 from the 30. Use the play fake, now to throw. Quarterback now on the run, still looking. Finds space on the right. And he's brought down after a nice gain.
The defense has got to be able to make a play at some point here in the second half. You're down 2 possessions. You need to steal a possession badly. You need to have a takeaway. The coverage is going to have to be way tighter than on that last throw. Otherwise, this offense is just going to go up and down the field.
Under fire. Pass rush, gets there, gets home, gets him down at the 23. The Longhorns moving quickly to the line.
I got to be honest, I'm a little surprised the offense is trying to go so fast here after giving up a huge loss.
And the ball's out, and they're after it. And the fumble goes out of bounds, and they'll lose a few on that play.
The defense is obviously trailing by a lot here in the second half. They need something big to happen to get back in this one. Turnovers is the key. They were almost able to get one right there. Nice job knocking it out. The offense very lucky it rolled out of bounds.
Lowers those pads. Touchdown, Texas! And they take it in for 6 more points. Texas fighting them through the air and on the ground, reminiscent of Colt McCoy's big day against A&M in 2009.
Yeah, just doing whatever they want. And this is a good spot to be. Listen, Texas gets a highly recruited kid at quarterback every single year. Can this be the guy that takes them to the next level? Today is a...
It's a fake, and the holder showing off that arm. He makes the grab in the end zone. They must have seen something on film as they turn the fake into the two-point conversion. Now they'll try to get another possession with an onside kick. They got it, able to recover the onside kick, and they get the offense right back out there. And here come the horns. They've got it again on offense. There have been few obstacles for this offense as they are starting to pull away here in the second half, Jesse.
And this has been a dream.
Time to take a shot. And they won't make the connection going for the big play.
Ball hasn't hit the ground a lot for this QB. He's already thrown 4 TD passes. He saw a look, wanted to take another shot, and that time they just fall short with the incompletion. But this defense, they have not had the answer with respect to defending the pass in this game.
Plenty of distance between them and the sticks here on second down. Bring in the heat. Bought a little time, lets it go. And that's going to be incomplete. A lot of contact on the play, but no flags. It'll be third down. And now let's see if the offense can bail itself out after the second down misfire. Looking to the big tight end. Connection to the right. He'll come through on third downs. He's got enough, and they'll mark it at the 23. And the Longhorns want to move quickly. They just keep firing. Now sliding to his left. Trying to make magic with his feet. The stop is made, but this offense is threatening first and goal from the 9. The Longhorns are on the move. Back to pass, it's Stewart. Quarterback doing what he does best. He can move. Trying to get in the end zone, and the ball is loose. And this fumble bounces out of bounds. And after that first down gasher, they're close to the end zone. Second and goal coming. Looking to fire. And maybe he'll get back to the line of scrimmage, but no more than that. As they come to the line, they've moved it, but they need one more yard on third down. Off play action. Buys a little time with his feet. Lets it fly. Touchdown, Longhorns! Quick strike through the air for the score. PAT unit on the field. Oh, they want the 2, and the holder's going to try to throw it. And he grabs it. He's going to be stopped short of the goal line. The 2-point attempt is no good as they are unable to extend the lead. After scoring that touchdown, they'll try to get it right back with an onside kick. That's why they call them the hands team. They're able to secure the onside kick. He's going to lose a yard on that one. They'll start this drive at their own 48. Looking to throw on first down. Rushes on him. Going to try to get it himself. They get him down after the scramble, but he's able to pick up a few and turn it into a positive play. They'll go to work in the air on second down. Going for it all. Touchdown, Florida State. They took a shot to the end zone and found 6 points waiting on them.
And man, that was a nice job by the tight end, finding the soft spot in the defense in the end zone on that TD.
And now they'll empty the backfield for the two-point try. Dropping back, it's Sorsby. Here's a heat. And he was drilled just as he released the pass. It's incomplete. The kickoff unit is out there, and boy, did that last drive quiet this crowd.
12. Texas.
Ball will be placed at the 40 after that kick out of bounds. This should be the last play of the quarter. Wants to go up top on first down. The pass falls incomplete, and that'll be the final play of this quarter. Guys, it is Texas who holds the lead. They built a comfortable lead after 3 quarters of play. Let's take a look at how we got here. 1 more quarter to play, and it might be unlikely, but hey, it's college football. Comebacks happen. It'll be second down as we open the final stanza. He wants to change this route. Second down, they'll go to the air. He lobs one high down the left side. Oh, he dropped it. That deep ball was right on the money. You just have to make that catch. Let's see what they find in the playbook for 3rd and long from the 43. From the gun, wants to pass. He's not afraid to go deep. Oh, he had it. The deep ball was there, and it just trickled through his fingers. 4th quarter, huge lead. I'm not really sure why you need to take that kind of shot.
You don't. You definitely don't need to. You can run the clock. You can run the football. You can make sure that you're playing it safe and conservative, or you can just go for rub it in your face, eat that. You know, I don't like the other coach.
Desperately wanted to convert on 4th down, but couldn't do it. Guys, here comes that Florida State offense back onto the field. Back to throw, it's Sorsby. A shot toward the end zone. Touchdown Seminoles! They went for the big play, and boy, did it ever pay off.
Man, talk about playing complementary football. You get the sudden change, you get the turnover, and now you turn it into points immediately. Nice job by the defense forcing it, the offense taking advantage and putting points on the board.
No backs with the quarterback as they line up for the 2. Motion from the wide receiver. He'll set up to throw. He's got it in the end zone for the 2 as they trim more off of that lead. That drive not too taxing on the playbook. 1 play, put it in the end zone just like that. They are running out of time here. They need to get the ball back. They'll line up for the onside kick. Few anxious moments there, but the hands team true to its name as they make the grab and get the ball. The Longhorns sending the offense back onto the field. They were really aggressive going for it in their own end last time and put them in a tough spot, David. Turning it on! They'll get him stopped at the 34. He's got 10 yards on that one and a first down. Here's this offense with a fresh set of downs. Wants to throw on first down. Quarterback strolling away from heat. Cannot get away. It is a huge sack, and I can't imagine what he was thinking on that play. It's 2nd and long now as this defense has some energy after that last sack. Dropping back, it's Stewart. Steps to his left, out of the pocket. And it'll be incomplete. This is some physical pass defense.
That's what I'm talking about. That is how you close. And when a guy's going to make a catch, you make sure he doesn't make it. Physicality, using your pads, running through him, and guess what? Not only this play does he feel it, the next time he tries to go over the middle or feels footsteps, this will pay dividends.
3rd and long situations are really hard to convert. The defense knows it's going to be passed. The pass rushers are getting upfield. You're under pressure. You don't have timing. And as a result now, 4th down.
They already have a comfortable lead, up by multiple possessions, but they're going to go for it here on foot. He puts a lot of air under it down the sideline. Oh, he dropped it. That deep ball was right on the money. You just have to make that catch. And they are stopped on fourth down. That decision will be questioned. Fires toward the end zone. And good coverage there to knock it away and deny the score. Backed up now, here's second and long. After the incompletion, they go back up top. Starting to feel a little pressure. Just gets rid of it before the heat.
And the quarterback gets hit again. We already know this defense has gotten home to him multiple times in this game. So here you are, you're trailing in the game. Defense knows you're going to throw it. They're pinning their ears back. You can't feel very confident.
Quarterback feeling that pressure, and he's knocked down at the 42. The offense quickly calls timeout to stop the clock. Down in the fourth quarter, it's too late for empty possessions. They'll go for it on fourth down. Pocket breaking down. Got it in the middle, it's Ginn. How about that defense rising up and stopping him short on fourth down? They keep it on the ground, clock is their friend.
This is an area of the game, on offense, you've got to be able to run the football well. You've got the lead in the fourth quarter, and obviously you're in your own end here, but you want to bleed the clock. You want to stay up.
And here's a fumble way behind the line. Defense trying to take it back. And he's got it and headed the other way, and he goes into the end zone for the touchdown. Now, almost certainly, perhaps the lowest percentage play in all of sports, the onside kick.
Yeah, it's not high percentage, but that's why it's special teams, Reese. We're going to have something special happen. We got to go for it. You got to get an onside kick. You got to kick it. You got to see what happens.
The kicker on for the extra point.
And the PAT will draw them 1 point closer. That is a defensive player's dream. Ball sitting there, chance to scoop it up, run with it, and they don't stop you until the band starts playing. Cool as a cucumber as the hands team makes a sure catch.
Yeah, and this is why you put your hands team on the field most of the time. When you know it's coming, and you put those guys that are great catchers of the football. The first guys, what do? They go block. They go blow somebody up. The next guys catch the football, secure it, get your butt on the ground. And most of the time when you do this, the ball game is over.
Quick timeout called by the defense, stopping the clock to save as much time as possible for their offense. Running out the clock seems to be a mere formality here as they are ready to snap it in victory formation. Defense uses a timeout quickly, trying to get that ball back and preserve time for their offense. And the running game has been disastrous on the last couple of plays. They'll try to salvage the drive on third down. And the pressure will get there. The sack. Down he goes in the waning moments. That could be a costly play.
And if your job is to irritate, to confuse, to hit, to make quarterbacks feel very uncomfortable, this defense is definitely doing their job. 6 sacks, that's the way to make the quarterback feel like he's having a hard day. He's had no response. This offensive line has no response, just a sack party.
Throws to the tight end. Big man has it. It's a first down and more. And they got the defense on that one, and they get it to the 29-yard line. The Longhorns in the hurry-up. Off the play fake on first down. Throws toward the end zone. The pass falls incomplete, and there are 8 seconds left.
Got to give this defense credit, man. They've been so good in the back end in coverage. They basically gave nothing away in the first half, and here they are in the second half defending a deep ball.
Back to throw, it's Stewart. Nowhere to go with the ball, and down he goes at the 39. Timeout is called with just a single second left.
Timeout, Texas.
Now a lot of work to do to move the chains, keep this drive alive after that earlier sack. On 3rd and long, you'll have to turn it loose deep. Now he's looking into the middle. And it's caught for a touchdown, and that might do it. We sensed a great deal of confidence, almost a smugness from this coaching staff. And these guys on the field, it's as if they knew they were going to win.
Yeah, playing with a bit of a chip on their shoulder, and I think they really felt like they had a real good game plan offensively and defensively coming into this one, David. There were some matchups on the field they thought they could exploit. We saw that happen here.
No doubt. Good job by this coaching staff, understanding who's out there to make plays, feeding them the football, offense, defense, special teams, all working together to get the W.
Thanks so much for spending some time with us. For David Pollack and Jesse Palmer, I'm Reese Davis, and this has been another presentation of EA Sports College Football.